Hi there, I'm Nick Stickler, president of Boston Whaler, and we have some very exciting news to share with you today, because today is the official debut of the all-new 240 Vantage. Now the 240 Vantage joins the recently launched 280 Vantage and is the next evolution in our award-winning lineup of dual console boats. Now I'm very excited to show you these boats and get in them and show you the features and the design and the styling that went into it, but first I think it's very important that we see the boat in action. So let's take a look at a quick video. Okay, that was awesome, wasn't it? Now what I hope you took away from that video is the incredible versatility of the 240 Vantage. In fact, we call it the Swiss Army knife of boats. So what you probably saw is when you're out with your friends and family, you can do anything with this boat. If you want to go to the sandbar for the day, if you want to go fishing, if you want to enjoy water sports, if you want to go cruising, or if you just want to enjoy some entertaining at the dock, the 240 Vantage is perfect for all of that. But enough about talking about the boat, let's actually look at them. But of course, these boats don't make themselves, so I want to introduce you to the team that brought this to reality. So what we have here is John Barbier is our design manager, and Jacob Wilson was the lead designer on the 240 Vantage. So what these guys do is they literally take a blank piece of paper and turn it into what you see behind us today with their concepts. And then, of course, we have to take that piece of paper and turn it into a physical product. And that's where Mark Robinson, our program manager, comes into play. He ushers it through the whole engineering process, from the naval architecture to the electrical engineering to the mechanical engineering that happens, and brings it to reality in the manufacturing floor. So guys, months and months and months of hard work. You've been staring at drawings and ready for this day for a long time. How does it feel to finally debut the 240 Vantage?
Fantastic.
All right, guys. Well, before we get on the boats here, something that we always do when we start a new project, and John always reminds me of, hey, Nick, it's not about what you want on the boat, it's about what the customer wants. So step one is always consumer research. So what John's going to do is talk to us a little bit about how that unfolded for the 240 Vantage and what he learned.
That's right, thanks Nick. Yeah, so every project we do within Boston Whaler starts with what we call user research. That means that we're visiting customers in their homes, on their boats, customers just like you, to better understand how they use their boat. Great ideas come from those conversations. And basically we'll take those conversations and start turning them into sketches and 3D models and eventually full-size mock-ups made out of plywood, really to understand how we can drive new innovation into the product you're seeing behind me. So Jacob here, our lead designer, is going to walk us through some of the key design features on the exterior. Jacob?
Yeah, thank you, John. So on the 24 Vantage, we started out with a keel-up redesign of the hull and deck, and one of the things that we started with, we actually took some cues from our Outrage line. We actually have a pointed bow on the new Vantage family. We also added a little bit of flare into the side of the hull, and something else you might notice is the style line on the side of the hull itself. That comes from not only our current lineup, it's a signature Whaler element, but also you'll see this in a lot of our heritage boats as well. So we also have this crease that runs along the side of the deck here. It fades in from the front, and as it goes back, it kind of kicks up at the back. That design element is also reflected in the side of the windshield here to give it a more integrated look. You'll see it on the hardtop as well. Speaking of the hardtop, this is the optional fiberglass top. On this boat over here, you can see the optional arch that is available as well. And to take you through the interior of the boat, I will hand you over to Mark here.
Great looking boat, Jacob. Awesome job. Well, you want to join me aboard the 24 Vantage? So when you come on up, what you're going to see first is a large, spacious swim platform. Great for boarding the boat, whether you're coming on a dock or you're getting in and out of the water. You know, an excellent place for the boat. You come up here into the cockpit, it's a really large open space, right? So if you're entertaining, if you're fishing, a lot of room to move around. But if people need seating, you just deploy this easy to use stern seat and it gives you two really, really comfortable seats to cruise to your destination. Port aft corner, nice improvement, nice addition to this boat. Big live well, plenty of space to keep bait, or if you're not fishing, makes a great cooler or a trash can. Coming back into the boat, we come across the cockpit and you'll see this prep station here, right? Coran top, storage drawer, room for a 5-gallon bucket. Any boater will tell you that you can never have enough 5-gallon buckets on board. If you don't want to get this prep station, the boat's actually available with this space wide open for customers that want to carry on a large cooler. You need a place to throw your fishing gear, your dive gear, water sports, anything you want, nice large open space if that's how you want to set the boat up. You come across this side, right? Versatility continues. You've got this port lounge that's really the hallmark of the Vantage line. It sits here, you've got great forward and aft seating, and then you can begin to adjust it, right? A little more comfortable facing aft. Now you've got a little lounge facing aft, or you go all the way down into a big flat sun pad, right? Really comfortable place. Now I want to lounge and face forward. Flip this back seat up, and this is another seat. As you can tell, no matter where you want to face, how you want to sit, there's great comfortable seating on the port lounge of the 24 Vantage. Speaking of sitting right here, you probably want to drink, right? So, a great improvement to this boat is that you can option in this fiberglass cooler underneath the forward seat. Plenty of space for all your drinks, sandwiches. Everybody here doesn't have to go very far at all in order to get their food and drink for the day. Across from here is where the captain's going to be, right? The helm on this boat, really comfortable. Seat slides forward and back, up and down, adjustable. There's plenty of legroom. I'm 6'3", and it's really comfortable to operate the boat. Upholstered, cushioned armrest, a luxurious dash. You can see here we've got the deluxe electronics package, 12-inch display, stereo, vessel view, with the upholstered visor, really sets everything off and brings a big boat feel into the 24 Vantage. Across from that, at the port side, you've got the same look carried through and the head down below. Not an area that you want to spend a bunch of time, not an area you want to clean a lot, but I'll tell you what, it's simple, it's easy to use, great storage when not in use. Moving forward out from under the hardtop, you've got this really great windshield. You flip this door over, swing this windam door shut, and all the passengers are protected from the wind. Those blustery mornings out on the water, everybody's comfortable. In this same area, those fishing features we talked about a minute ago with the live well are carried forward. So you've got this in-floor fish box. When you get the fishing package, it's got optional pump out, so you can just flip a switch and drain it. Otherwise, you've got good overboard drainage. If you're not fishing the boat, it makes an excellent cooler, great in-floor storage. So really, any day on the water, it's an amazing feature to have. In the bow, this is where people love to spend their time, right? So you've got seating all the way around. A table can drop into the middle. You can sit, dine, and right here, speaking of drinks, there's a 50-quart insulated cooler, so people in the bow don't even have to go very far at all to get their drinks. Again, combining that versatility of fishing features and cruising, if you're going to have a live well and a fish box, you need a place to store your rods. So under the starboard lounge is a lockable dry rod storage. If you keep your boat in high and dry, if you take it to a resort, you never have to worry about your expensive tackle. Stores a bunch of 7-foot rods with peace of mind. All these customers in the bow, of course, you want places to put your drinks, stereo, USB plugs. Everybody up here is comfortable, has everything they need without going anywhere. Storage under this seat, drains overboard. Really, I mean, on this boat, it's as much storage as you can squeeze into a boat of this size. And when we go all the way to the bow, a great feature. People love to be able to beach with this boat, but they really want the convenience of a windlass. So this innovative design with the ladder off to the starboard side and the windlass here on the deck allows you to have everything you need when you option it in without making sacrifices or compromises. With that, we've walked through the 24 Vantage. What What do you think, Nick?
All right, thank you, Mark. That was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Of course, thank you to John and Jacob for all your design efforts. And thank you to the entire Boston Whaler team. Kudos on another great boat launch. And of course, thank you for everybody out there for tuning in. These are certainly some very unsettling times we're living in. Everybody out there is trying to find ways to enjoy time with their friends and family safely. And there are very few ways to do that better than on a boat and on the water. And of course, the 240 Vantage was designed with that in mind. We designed it around safety. We designed it around ease of use. And of course, we designed it around versatility. So we hope you enjoy using the boat as much as we've enjoyed making the boat. So, with that, again, thank you for your time today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the latest from Boston Whaler right here.